Hey yo, what's going on, team? How y'all feeling?
What's
What's up?
happening, bro? What's happening?
Man, not much, man. Just a beautiful day in this Djiboutian weather. It's hotter than hell. Uh, Probably 120 plus degrees. It feels like most days. But Kuwait was 130, so I guess it is what it is.
Damn.
Uh, Trey, what's going on in your life, man? What's going on, baby?
Shawn, man, I'm trying to stay out of this heat too, bro. It was like 108 here the other day.
It's hot
Oh
over
man,
there now. Did y'all ask for this,
bro.
man? Wasn't it too cold?
No, hey, bro. One thing, but hey, I don't know. Hey, I asked for the cold. I ain't asked for this shit. I mean, one thing, one thing about people that's live in Texas, they'll tell you, bro. It get hot here, man. Like up here where I'm at now, like it's like 108, 109, bro. But I
Yeah,
just
man.
been chilling. Just been chilling, man. Taking care of business, networking in corporate, and shout out to everybody who tuned in to our videos that we premiered on Friday, and then the videos that we premiered on the weekends as well. We appreciate y'all. But I just been networking and trying to figure out my game plan come December. So that's mostly what I've been working on.
Okay, my dog. Yeah, I feel it. Because I feel like we was just like slipping and sliding in Texas. Like I feel like I just left Texas slipping and sliding, bro. Like I remember I got the vid when I was down there, fam, and they was talking about some, man, we can't bring y'all no salt and pepper. I'm looking outside like, man, in Chicago, man, we would have been out of this. We would have been, what I'm saying, out there bebopping and dancing in the, what I'm saying, the snow. But that snow hit different in Houston, bro, in Texas down there. It's just all over. Y'all ain't got no resources for that. Shawn, what you got going on, Black?
Just finishing up the last few days of my summer break. I go back in about 10 days. No,
Okay.
well, maybe a little longer than that. Maybe like 13 days. I got 13 more days before I go back to work. And then 47 more days for the wedding.
Okay. You got your wedding plan. You got your lesson plan. I said wedding plan. That's so close, ain't it? What day is the big day again?
It's August 26th to the 28th.
August 6th to the 28th. Okay. Yeah, bro. Everything is right around the corner for you, fam. Wait, you gonna be in school right around the time you got married? Did y'all plan that like the same time? Y'all was like, this is what we gonna do it, or like?
Yeah, I mean, we did plan like, hey, let's do it around September. That'll be around the fall time. But yeah, like that Friday is the very first day that our wedding basically start, and I'm gonna go in for like a half day. So my kids like, hey y'all, next time y'all see me, I have a ring on my finger. It means I'm married.
Okay, big Shawn out there, man, making it happen in the fold. I'm with it. I think that's really dope, bro. I'm looking forward to seeing, how that situation evolves. What's your lesson plan like? When do you start pitching a lesson plan for the kiddos?
When I go back to work.
When you go back to work? Okay.
Yeah.
So you don't do nothing before you go back to work. Shawn said, I'm off until I'm off.
Yeah. I chill for about 2 months and then I work for that month before the kids come back. So August 4th is when I go back to work for my PDs, and I got to look through lesson plans.
Okay. Got you. Oh, so they do give you like that prep month phase before. Is that a CPD is that a CPD thing, or like how does that work?
CPS, you mean Chicago Public
CPS,
Schools?
my bad.
You talking about the police.
Hey, sometimes I feel like you feel like the police out there, man, with some of the stuff you got to deal with. But CPS, my bad, bro.
Yeah, pretty much. We get like about a month and a half to 2 months to like relax before we start really thinking about the next school year. That's normally
that's dope. Okay, I'm out there living. I gotta talk to my other teacher friends, see if they got it as good out there, getting a whole month in. So that's an interesting one. But that's dope, man. I think for today's episode, it kind of streamlines into it. You know what I'm saying? With everything that's going on, y'all got a whole bunch of different wedding things that y'all got to go on. This is one of your lead things. We're gonna need Ms. Zora help in the in the chat. Shout out to Zora. She said 38 more days. Hey, to Miss Hudson. And then shout out to Neo Moses. We appreciate your family for tapping in. For today's episode, we're looking at alternatives. You know what I'm saying? How we gonna save on the wedding and different things like that. Because you out here laying the foundation. You know what I'm saying? Me and Trey, we out here like, and I'm looking at Trey like, man, I don't know, man. I don't know if we can get the extra drinks at the wedding. I don't know. We got to calm that down, fam. Hey. What the ice cubes worth? You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of hilarious when we start to actually get into it. So I wanted to share this article from CNBC that came from our outstanding research department. You know what I'm saying? And it's one of those things where when we're looking at like weddings and different things like that, we want to make sure that we're getting the best bang for our buck. And what was shocking about this entire thing is the fact that the weddings can cost you, you know what I'm saying, per person on average. Each person in your wedding costs $825. That is like ridiculous. And one of the biggest reasons why I say that's ridiculous is because it's like, hold on, so you telling me I gotta pay you to come to my wedding? You know what I'm saying? Like, if we look at the whole thing, it's like, because the wedding industry, they make quite a bit of money. They be out here cruising, man. It's one of those things, man. If you have the right or the wrong wedding planner, like, I feel like that can cause you some major issues. But we out here about you know what I'm saying, about talking about saving a bag and putting the money together and making the money work for you. Some of the things that they have in this article, some of the tips, they want you to communicate. You know what I'm saying? They want you to save the money prior. You know what I'm saying? Generally, most people have a good bit of time to save in advance for big weddings, right? They talking about don't rush, right? Save that money, put the money away, make sure you're planning ahead. It says turn down offers gently. Just be kind in the process and thank them for the invitation. And that's tough. It says if you simply can't afford the added expense of being in a wedding party, you can say no. So I guess they're referencing the fact that a lot of people, when it comes down to the wedding parties, they're actually having a lot of the wedding party people foot the bill for their, their part in the wedding, which makes things kind of tough. And as we get to Shawn, he can kind of break down his way of looking at that, but that makes it tough as well. It says you can also purchase a gift off their registry and send them a nice thank you card. Yeah, I think it's important to understand, with these three things is like, turn down the offers gently. A lot of people, they're not ready to be a part of the wedding. You know what I mean? They're not ready to be in that position. And a lot of people think I'm crazy because even in my regular life, like I look at life and I'm like, yo, we gotta get out here and set boundaries, right? You know what I'm saying? Especially in relationships and friendships, different things like that, because you don't want to force somebody to come to your wedding today and ruin a lifetime of a good friendship. I feel like that's tough. So I'm gonna let Shawn lead the way on this, conversation on these three. Bro, what did you feel about the article? How do you feel like it kind of nested up with the vision?
So when they were referring to a wedding party, they were specifically referring to the bachelors and the bachelorettes, because they have like that weight on those shoulders because they're a part of the wedding party, right? Yeah. They're the people that walk down the aisle. They're the people that help you create your bachelorette party or your bachelor's party, right? So that's what they mean by the added expense, like $825. But I wrote a couple numbers down that I can share. I asked Zora, I was like, which numbers can I share? So he was nice enough to let me share quite a bit of information. So when it comes to the actual wedding party, let's start with the guys, right?
Okay.
We went in tuxes that day, right? Mm-hmm. So that's typically about $200 a person. All right. Okay. But like for instance, for me, not only do I have to like pay for my tux, but I was thinking about also paying for my ring bearer's touch because it's a kid, like the kid don't got a job. Yeah, their parents can pay for the ring bearer's tux as well, so that they can look a part of the wedding party. But I kind of asked them if I can use their kid as my ring bearer, Okay. So not only do I have to pay for like my tux, but I'm gonna pay for his tux as well. But typically, all the guys pay for their own stuff. Okay. Now when it comes to the bridesmaids, I had to ask Zora these questions because I didn't know off the top of my head. But typically they buy a dress. So the guys, they typically rent a tux. But the women, they buy a dress, okay? Ooh. So they buy a dress, it's around 150 to 250. It could definitely be on a higher end or the lower end, but these are the numbers that Zora gave me, okay? And even like for her wedding dress, she said it can range anywhere between $2,500 to $5,000. When she told me that the first time, y'all, I'm like, well, why can't you just rent a dress? She was like, no, that's not typically what, you know, women do. We typically buy a dress so that we can, you know, pass it on to like. Hold
on. What? You talking about the dress you ain't gonna be able to keep?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Carry on, fam. That's a little confusing. I'm trying to mirror the logic with this one. I'm trying to nest it.
Yeah. 2,500 to 5K. You know.
And nobody talks about that one.
What dress you wear one time
that you ain't never gonna see again because they put it in the back of the closet.
In the closet, you will see it.
They ain't gonna see it. There you
go. Yeah, but she also brought up some stuff that I didn't think about. So like accessories, so you know, necklaces and bracelets and earrings, getting their hair done, makeup, all that at about $300 a person.
Jeez. Okay. What?
Yeah.
$300? Look, yeah. I ain't seen no iced out chains in no wedding, bro.
Yeah, it could actually be higher than that, but she said like it's about 300, but it can range higher.
Per person?
Per person.
For a bracelet?
For everything.
Wait, hold on. Am I getting married or am I marrying the bridesmaids?
Hey, that's what they got to do to look nice up there in uniform. Bruh, I mean, ladies already paying that much to get their hair done and things of that nature. You know what I'm saying?
Hold on, wait. The hair and the so we looking at already. You get the 2,500 minimum dress. You already looking at $3,000 per person.
Yeah.
Hold on, carry on, Sean. Carry on.
This is the last thing about the wedding party, okay?
Okay.
The bachelor's party and the bachelorette party. Now, normally when you see these in movies, it's like strippers, right? Even my dad asked me, he was like, "Yo, when is your bachelor's party?" And I'm like, I don't know. It'll be maybe a month, you know, before he. And you know what? I'm gonna be honest with you. Shout out to my guy. So I went to his bachelor's party, right? And Mario, by the way, and he did a basketball like game for his bachelor's party. Like we just went to go play basketball, and we had breakfast that morning. And I was like, that was so dope. It was so much fun that I decided like I want to do some type of activity for my bachelor's party, right? So I was thinking Top Golf. You know, I like to do that with my guys, something like that. Maybe shoot some pool. You know, I got to iron out the details, but that's what I want to do. That should cost about $300 per person for about 2 hours. Like that's food included and things of that nature. It's about $200 to $300. Okay. Now, for Zora, she did a boat ride with her girls, a drag brunch. So it was like a drag show with a brunch, a spa day, a mobile spa day. So they came to like an area that she rented out, and they gave massages and painted nails and stuff. And then they also went to a rooftop. So she said, real classy, like okay. So she said that like all of that was about $250 a person.
What? Wait, so $250 per person for that, and then $250 per person for you, like for the Hold on. So how much was the bachelor's I can't even say the words now because I'm looking at the cost. The bachelor's and the bachelorette party together. How much was it all together?
For her, I don't even know.
Yeah,
I was asking like how much was it per person?
Yeah.
Oh, Zora, hey, can you bring Zora's comment up? She said you can rent dresses, but most places don't often rent wedding dresses because white discolors over time. So typically buying a wedding dress plus what's that? Preservation kit. Oh, I guess what you need to preserve it for? You only wear it once. I don't get it.
Here goes Shawn coming out. Look, Shawn woke up. Nah, he woke. He woke. Nah, so that's the hardest part because like when I'm actually looking at this, like I'm thinking like, yo, like what is going on? Because if we looking at that, right? Like you gonna wear that dress one time. And Zora gonna hate me after this podcast. It's all good. It's all love, Zora. You know what I'm saying? It's one of those things though. These dresses, you can rent them, but I'm not, whose problem is that if I rented it in this colors, you know what I'm saying? And it's in y'all inventory. Shouldn't y'all get new dresses? Because the amount of money that they can make off of somebody renting the dress compared to somebody having to buy it for $2,500, that's a whole difference. Like you could almost rent that dress for $500 to $1,000. I mean, I'm not comfortable with that, but you could almost rent that dress for $500 to $1,000, and they already made their money off of it in 3 rotations. And especially in an area that is as big as Chicago or Houston or LA or, you know what I'm saying, or New York, ain't nobody gonna know. Who's gonna know? You know what I'm saying? And so it's one of those things, bro, like that's wild. Any more wild other crazy stuff you got going on?
I'll get into the rest of the numbers in a bit, but Trey, what you think about the cost of the wedding party?
I don't know, man. I think I'm gonna have to I'm sorry, y'all. Y'all gonna have to put it on Zoom or something for me. I'm gonna have to watch from afar, bro. I don't think I got enough money to be doing all that, man. I'm sitting here calculating. That's a lot of money, bro. And especially once you start talking about the drinks, like, you know, that's in the add up because you got Uncle Raymond them, you know, they already be
Pops already want the party to be busting, you know what I'm saying, at the club. So
that's right.
If you talk about the club after, you know how much the club will go, and ain't nobody gonna be like, hey, bro, hey, y'all gonna have to pay your own way into the club. Come on now. Anyway, carry on, Trey.
You know, like Uncle Raymond, you know, they be kind of roaching, man. Like, you know, like when I see like people in my family bring over beer, you know, Uncle Raymond come in, hey, let me get a couple of beers. You know, 2 turn to 3, end up drinking all the beers. So I mean, it's very expensive. I think I'm gonna have to Zoom. You know, shout out to the Broken Dusty crew. I like to keep a little money in my pocket. I'm gonna have to. I don't know if I can be affording all that, man. I'm gonna have to watch from afar. You know.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know, man. That's a little rough, man. I'm gonna have to reconsider. You know, maybe, you know, when I get, you know, when I'm grossing like, you know, $500,000 a year, I might consider a little wedding, you know what I'm saying, but something. But I'm also a recluse myself anyway. I'm kind of low key because everybody want to be in your business, you know what I'm saying, in the military world and everywhere else when you make it to certain levels anyway. So I'm like, I don't know if I want everybody up in my business like that. But, you know, hey, shout out to Shawn, man. Look, bro, hey, hats off to you, dog. Like, respect to you, man, because most people ain't debt free. You know what I'm saying, when they pursue these type of situations. So it kind of changes the vibe of the entire situation, right? A lot of people, they got the compounded debt from college, then they got their girl debt, then they got all the extra cars and all the stuff they promised prior to the wedding. So we talking about, you know, the wedding is a lot of times it's a symptom of bigger things that had already happened, bigger financial ruins and not having a plan. So, you know what I'm saying? It's all good if you could afford it, but we want to make sure that we highlight these conversations. You know what I'm saying? Because it's a little bit deeper than just, hey, show up to the wedding, man. Like, that's wild. Hey, shout out to Zora. You know, we all for the nostalgia. She said, Ms. Zora said, the dress may be worn once, but those pictures are a lifetime. It sure is. But hey, she came in the comments again. She said, do not take out debt to pay for your wedding. If you can't afford the wedding, you shouldn't be having that wedding. Zora, you talking to most Americans. You talking to most people that would tap into this podcast. Like, most people are going to have to take out debt for that wedding. Like, because we live in a world that originally those types of dress prices and all of those things, shout out to Zora, those types of dresses and those types of things were reserved for people who made quite a bit more money. when the television age and social media started to come out, even more with social media. Because back in the day, you could like, you know, when Christmas came around, you had 𝗙𝗏𝗟𝗍𝗪. They came on the commercials, la la la. You know, your dad wanted the fancy tools that he normally wasn't at his local shop, right? So now he got to go to 𝗙𝗏𝗟𝗍 to get it. Then all of a sudden, you know what I'm saying, social media come out. Now they showing all the cool stuff it can do, but that drill is going to collect dust in the, you know what I'm saying, in the back, right? So these emergence of social media has actually changed the exposure to a lot of these different, you know, wedding things. Like, and that's the craziest part is like, now you not only fighting the conversation of, hey, babe, we got to compromise on this wedding. You compromising with her friends, her homegirls, her mom, her dad, and everybody else that wants to be a part of this grand venture. And it's a beautiful venture, but you also got to come in with your baseline of, hey, this is what we got. We don't, this is, you know what I'm saying, this is what we don't have. You know what I'm saying? So that makes it kind of tough. That's most probably the divorce trying to impress. Yeah, that's the hardest part. Yeah, because, you know, Shawn and them, they're not really those types of people. Shawn, like, I understand his money principles and how he moves out there. But he said, you know, 𝗕𝗏𝗄𝗧 said that's most probably divorce trying to impress family and friends, statistically speaking. Good point. Yeah, shout out to Z. Yeah, that's a good point. You get a lot of people, and that's why bag talk kind of hurts for a lot of people, because the fact that a lot of people are trying to live lives, you know what I'm saying, that they can't afford. And that makes things very, very complicated. Shawn, did you have any more on the, you know, on the baseline of the article?
No, that's pretty much it. We can go into the next point.
Okay, cool. So open or closed bar? Shawn, what you doing?
I'm doing an open bar. Man.
You pouring up? Okay.
I asked for the wedding. I was like, can I have an open bar, please? You can have whatever you want. Just let me
whatever you want. Okay.
And she was cool.
So what was? Go ahead.
I want to say the open bar was like $2,000.
Okay, $2,000.
Yeah,
okay, that ain't bad. That ain't bad. I thought about opening up a bar myself because, you know, the prices of drinks and stuff like that. You can make a killing. Like, people don't understand when you open up a restaurant or something like that. People make more money off of the drinks. Mm-hmm. That's actually the leading revenue usually for a lot of restaurants and organizations are the drinks. So yeah, that's a decent price, man. But like, I'm looking at that compared to the dresses and the shirts and the activities. I'm like, man, hold on, can we just go to the bar? Like, hey, you know, hey, we married. Come here, sweetheart. You know, let's just pop this bottle real quick. You know what I'm saying? But that's dope, Shawn. That's dope. Trey, what you got for the you doing the open bar or closed bar? You ain't making these people pay for their drinks, are you?
No, I ain't gonna be that low. I ain't gonna be that low now. But you know what? What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna see if I look at it from a business perspective. So I'm gonna see if it has to be in-house, or if I can bring it in from the outside. I actually got an uncle that own. My uncle is in that industry, so he has stores. And so if I was to set it up like that, I would just use him to bring that in, you know, for the wedding. That way we not really tripping. So, but no, man, I'm not gonna make nobody pay for no drinks, man. Like, if we just, I ain't gonna be like that, bro. I mean, I don't like the other expenses, but nah, I ain't gonna do that. But you know, you invited to the wedding, so it's the expenses on my end. I'm covering. You know, I ain't gonna be cheap like that. But yeah, that's probably how I would do it. I have to make sure that, you know, I can source it and it don't have to be in-house. I got to buy from the place that I'm doing it at. That way I can cut down some of the costs somehow.
Okay. Shawn, so is that something that like you had explored as an option, as far as having, you know what I'm saying, like drinks brought in, or you just kind of wanted to make sure that it was already squared away?
I mean, that was the one thing that I wanted. I mean, one thing I didn't reveal in this video was that Zora and I are having a 3-day wedding. So I don't know if the audience know that.
A what? A 3-day? Hold on. Wait, y'all having a what?
We having
a 3-day wedding.
Yeah, she's Pakistani, so they typically do like 5 to 7 days, but we're doing a 3-day wedding. So that Friday, that Friday is not going to be open bar because, you know, they're Muslim. So we're not going to have drinks there. But on my day, you know, on that Sunday. On the reception, we're gonna have an open bar. we can drink in Christianity.
Shawn gonna have his own bottle.
I ain't gonna take my days, or my bad. It's our day. but I'm just saying on our day, on that Sunday, you know, we gonna have some bar.
Shot on here cutting up. Hey, Zora in the comments, you said, I believe the reception is my day too. Hey, I see you. Nah, that's dope. That's dope. But that was a good conversation because I didn't. So wait, do you have to rent the tux for all 3 days?
Oh, good question. So I'm gonna actually, what is it called, Zora? Just say it. It's okay. I'm wearing a 𝗕𝗏𝗧𝗔𝗟𝗍𝗍. I might be butchering this word. It's basically South Asian attire. I'll be wearing that on Friday and I think Saturday. Yeah, Friday and Saturday, and then the tux rental will be for that Sunday.
Oh, that's dope. Okay. So you get and then you gonna keep the 𝗕𝗏𝗧𝗔𝗟𝗍𝗍?
Yeah. I'm getting it made in Pakistan right now. It's gonna be flown over to me, and then I'm gonna put it on for those 2 days.
Oh dang, bro, that's dope. That's dope. And they do threads. They do threads. You know what I'm saying? In a lot of ways. You know what I'm saying? And that's cool. Hey, shout out to Zora. She out here stepping. She said, "LOL, we don't rent anything. We buy everything. We out here balling." I say, y'all rich. I'm gonna have to, get some of y'all success, you know what I'm saying, principles, when y'all write y'all book, you know what I mean? So, I'm out here taking notes. I ain't ready to jump the broom. It's gonna be a little while. But I appreciate the energy. Hey, they out here stepping. You know what I'm saying? That's dope. So choice of venue. What was that process like? You know what I'm saying? Because I'm thinking, when I choose a venue, man, I don't even know if I want a venue. I thought about the beach, but I don't really like the sand, so I don't know. It's, you know what I'm saying? I got some things I need to solve before I decide to take that step. But Shawn, what you saying about the choice of venue? What do you think?
All right. So first of all, very good question. When it came to the choice of venue for the first day, we're actually getting married in a venue with a family friend. So because it's her place, we decided to go with that for the first day. And then for the second day, is it her 𝗕𝗏𝗃𝗃? 𝗕𝗏𝗃𝗃 is like a church basically. So that'll be for the second day. And then for the third day, my church. So that's how we chose the venues. Now, I didn't add on the venue for the reception. So we ended up choosing a place that was closer to my church, so that way it's not a far drive after the service. So that's pretty much how we chose it. But we drove around a few places and we checked out a few places, and I was looking for parking space because we're gonna have about 300 people at the wedding attending. I wanted to make sure we had enough space to park, or I guess. I wanted to know how much space was in the actual venue. Is this a space for 300 people? In one spot they say it was 2 levels, and I'm like, I don't know if I really want the guests to be separated. It was nice. I really liked it. It was an industrial look, kind of like what you see behind me with the exposed piping. But we ended up deciding to go with a place where everything is on one floor, everybody sees each other. And we even got the little outside area or whatever that's beautiful and flowers and stuff like that. So it works out.
Okay. That's dope, man. That's dope. I'm glad y'all really shopped around and did y'all thing, man. Hey, CJ invested. Hey, CJ got a new profile picture. Our dog out here stepping. G. Salute. Shout out to CJ investing, man. He said, dang, I didn't know y'all were live streaming. Had to stop and get some jewels, man. Oh, yeah, we appreciate you tapping in, CJ. As always, bro. Hey, we like that new profile picture. That bad boy hit, man.
Yeah, that's clean.
On point. I see you got the little suit on doing this thing. I appreciate you. Zora said, do your research and don't be afraid to ask for a discount / price match. They want to host your wedding and are better off having you have your wedding there than to have an empty day with no event. Yeah, that's a whole different way of thinking about it. They gives you bargaining power and the ability to negotiate, right? And you got to have those hard conversations because you can get finessed because people, they rush into a lot of these situations. So they're like, okay, we plan a wedding, or how long have we started planning this out, and what are our guidelines on it? So that's huge. Hey, shout out to CJ. He said he researching venues right now. My dog. make sure you let us know. You know what I'm saying? Hit the email. You know what I'm saying? We'll send you out a shirt for your wedding. You know what I'm saying? CJ, I'm saying make sure the guys are supporting you out here, man. Checking you out. So yeah, choice of venue. That's really dope. Trey, what you think you gonna go with, fam? Like you know what I'm saying? You going to the sandy beach or what you doing, fam?
Hey, I'm going where you going, Tom. I'm going to the sandy beach, man. Look, so I got to, bro, because I was doing some research earlier today, and sort of what I found was, so like what we got here, we got like an event center. I was looking at some things, and they was telling me like all in, like everything is about 10,000. So that's what I was getting.
10,000. Wow. Okay.
And then I looked at the country club, right? So the country club was hosting. They said, hey, we can do it, but we want about 40,000. This is like 40 to 50,000. This is like one of the yep, I'm telling you, bro. It's a private country club. It's like, look, it's gonna cost about 40 to 50,000. And then
get out of here.
Man,
drugs?
From a business
is it drugs?
Expense. Huh?
Is it drugs? That's what they got going? Okay, all right, anyway. Keep going.
oh yeah, you talking about that? Yeah. I don't know what that was either. And then I looked at like the luxury hotel. Now the luxury hotel was pretty expensive too. I think the luxury hotel, kind of the price I got, probably was about 60,000, and they had like it wasn't like a buffet for the food. I can't wait to hit you. Hey, Zora, listen, I ain't gonna lie to you, Zora. You know, I'm gonna get some pushback from you ladies, but honestly, if it's me, we're going down to the church house. To the courthouse. Look, we're going down to the courthouse. I ain't trying to be spending all this money like that. You know, y'all like to shop a little bit, but me personally, I'm going down to the courthouse. I'm not really, I ain't even trying to spend no money like that.
Zora said those are actually reasonable prices, Trey. Those are reasonable prices, sir.
Zora. Using the prices for who? Not for me. Not for me.
Yeah.
I'm not paying that.
Look, carry on, Trey. Look, we done got Trey started. Look,
I'm stressing now. I ain't paying that, Zora.
Trey over there shaking like, hold on, what? 60, 40, 20, 10. Hey, Trey, that's without the suits.
Huh? Yeah.
At this point, this build a wedding, fam. Y'all ain't got no clothes. Y'all ain't got no transportation. Y'all ain't got nothing. You already 40,000 for the venue, fam. Hey, she did, you know. Hey, look at Zora. She said, just have a barbecue in your backyard and call it a day. Hey, you know what I'm saying? Hey, we get some ribs going. Hey, for the prices that y'all talk about paying for the venues, I can get Salt Bay to come to the backyard and put on some of them tomahawk steaks. You know what I'm saying, to make it happen. Could you imagine if I got Salt Bay at my little reception at the barbecue in the backyard?
I'm cool with
and
that.
I'm like thinking, and my thought process, fam, is I'm thinking that, hey, look, we can spend more time on the little staycation. Instead of having this big wedding, we can be somewhere for a week. You know, 2 weeks, we go to Cabo, you know what I'm saying, hit up Morocco. I can show you all the places I've been. You know what I'm saying? We can go to Paris. We can do a bunch of different things with all that money. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, look. But hey, look, I ain't there yet, so I don't know what's gonna happen. Nicholas Virgil said, get that marriage license and it's a wrap.
Man, you know what? No comment on that.
Hey, Zora is supportive. She's probably one of the most supportive people I've ever met in my entire life. Because we sat up when I first met Zora and Shawn, we was at the pizza spot.
Yeah,
we was arguing semantics. And she was like, but you know what? It's okay. And I was like, all right, it's okay. You know what I'm saying? And she was like, hey, you can get somebody to officiate your wedding right in the backyard. Hey, knowing Trey, it's gonna be his uncle.
Hey,
the bar good? You officiate right? Hey, hold on, nephew. I'm glad y'all came together. Hey.
Hey, no, like on the real though, my uncle's a pastor too though. So he
yeah, that's funny. Hey,
no, I swear to God.
Yeah, right now.
I'm not capping, bro. You can look him up on LinkedIn. He is a pastor now. So, hey, it's one-stop shop. Because you know, Zora talking about, you know, the semantics talking about it's okay. That's what they say then. That's what they say then. But you're gonna hear about it a little later. You're gonna hear about it a little later. Trust me. I ain't falling for that trick. No, we going down to the courthouse. So we gonna be in the backyard. Yeah, we ain't doing too much. The budget about $1,000. That's all I'm spending.
Hey,
you know, we ain't getting to the bag like that over here.
You can start growing the flowers in the spring. So if y'all have it, you know, in the summertime, you know, early summer, y'all already good. You know what I'm saying? So y'all got the flowers.
Go get some of them dollar roses from Walmart, bro. I'm just gonna.
Hey, bro, this is hilarious. This is hilarious, bro. Yeah. So, yeah, I don't know, man. Choice of venue, that's a tough one. I'm not gonna say like I'm gonna just jump straight to the courthouse, but I am saying I'm the type of person. If I'm leading the charge as far as the finances go, I would feel much more comfortable with a smaller little wedding with a couple people that we like, you know what I'm saying, doing our thing, in and out, and then we go into traveling, you know what I'm saying, and having experiences together. So we can actually, you know, get the spread of pictures of, you know, being around the world or in a bunch of places that we like to be, doing our thing. You know what I'm saying? Because what I find is a lot of big things that do happen, like you really don't. It's like I feel like I'm doing it for other people versus myself, and I'm the one that got to foot the bill for it. So that makes it tough, right? Hey, shout out to Nick. Hey, Nick said my pops got married in the backyard. I don't blame you, fam. Yeah, bro. Well, what we not accounting for is we not accounting for what Zora brought up, the ring, right? The ring, the wedding. See, it's interesting because, well, as we go down this rabbit hole of this conversation, the things that Zora brought up, we talking about, she add extra prices to the thing I already don't want to pay for. So she's actually pushing me more to the side of a least expensive wedding, because you already got to pay they looking at 3 to 6 months salary for a ring and a bunch of other stuff. I'm looking at the headache. I'm like, hold on, because I watched the homies, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to all my friends and family that have gotten married and jumped the broom and did a thing, and they had a wonderful time. It was beautiful. Actually, you know what's funny? So the banner for the profile pic of the channel is actually from one of my homies' weddings. However, I did pay pretty hefty for that suit. But I did get a great picture out of it, so it was a great photo out. But that has yet to pay itself off yet. So we also got Bag Talk t-shirts. I'm gonna post the link in the description so we can pay, you know, for the advertising, because it's getting kind of crazy out here. Trey, what else you got on the menu, fam?
Man, look, for this wedding, we going to Walmart, bro. Like, real talk.
You said you're going to Walmart for what? Not the ring.
Going to Walmart.
Trey, no, you not. No, you not, fam. No, I'm not even gonna let you do that, fam.
I'm going to Walmart for the ring.
Yeah, I can't even let you. I can't go. No, Trey. No, Trey.
Man,
I'm not even letting you do that.
I gotta do it, bro. I'm only gonna pay about $500. That's all I got.
Nah, fam. You said, wait, what? Nah, fam. So but if you pay $5. By the time you get up out of there with Trey, it's gonna be $5.
I ain't gonna go that low now, man.
Link is in the chat, man. If y'all want to buy a copper Bag Talk t-shirt so we can help Trey, you know what I'm saying, get a better ring, let us know. You know what I'm saying? We will starting Trey's ring fund here, so he ain't gotta buy his ring at Walmart, because he gotta find a way to write it off. So hopefully by then, you know what I'm saying, Bag Talk is at a level where where, you know what I'm saying, we can write that off, because it was a part of, you know, the Bag Talk phenomenon. Because Trey gonna teach you how to get married for the low.
I'm doing it for the low.
Yeah, man.
Low.
Hey, Trey cracked me all week. Not Walmart, G. Not Walmart. She said, Zora said, is that a $500 ring part of the $1,000 wedding budget? Hey, she said, get that spreadsheet out, dog.
No, Zora.
The one you created?
Hey, Zora. Hey, $1,000 for the wedding, all in. Then we're gonna do $500. That's gonna be separate. That's not gonna be included in $1,000.
Okay.
I mean, she gonna have to take it or leave it. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all buy the t-shirt so I can get a better ring. You know what I'm saying? Hey, it's also tough out here. Support a brother.
Hey, we can get y'all a discount on the t-shirt too, because y'all know how we work out here. right?
Planning,
if you order by the end of July and you type in the code family in the checkout, you will get a discount. It is the code family, capital F, capital A, capital M, capital I, capital L, capital Y, because we care about y'all, right? If you type in the word family, you know what I'm saying, on checkout, you will get 30% off of the t-shirt on the website. So, and we got more merch coming. If y'all got any ideas for merch, let us know. He said, please support them so Trey's wife doesn't have to wear a ring pop. See, you know what I'm saying? Support the brand, support the channel so we can blow up. You know what I'm saying? Get your t-shirts, you know what I'm saying? Get your family, friends and family t-shirts, right? You know what I'm saying? Summer is ending. It's about to get chilly outside. You know what I'm saying? They some hefty, nice cotton t-shirts. You know what I'm saying? So make sure that you get your family t-shirts and make sure they talking about the bag so we can help them save money. You know what I'm saying? Because if you out here like Zora and Shawn, you know what I'm saying? Y'all got to have big money, no debt. You know what I'm saying? We trying to help y'all get a wedding. We know y'all got debt. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, let's get that paid off.
Bottom t-shirts, man. I really don't want to have to get a ring pop. I will do it. I'm sorry, but you know, if we don't want to get to that, make sure y'all buy a t-shirt. Support a brother. Corporate ain't paying a brother enough. So
you know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying?
I don't think they can ever pay you enough, Trey. She said, you mean you're trying to bust down a bag on a $10,000 ring, Trey?
Oh, man, Nick said, outfit, man. That's too many digits for me, brother. I need to see about let's look at about 3 digits, $500, man. That's more like it. 10,000. I don't know if I can do it, man.
Man, bro, that's gonna be tough.
I need y'all support. I can't do it,
man, dude. You know what I'm saying? That's wild. Like I can't even, some of these numbers I'm looking at, I can't even breathe. I'm about to have like a pulmonary embolism or something. This is just, I don't know what's going on. But that's good. Trey with the venue, man. You know what I'm saying? He said he going cheap. When I look at the venue, my thought process is, man, look, baby, we can have this or this. At that cost of the venue, I can get you a nice $10,000 bag. I ain't saying that's what I'm gonna buy, but I'm saying we can look at a nice $10,000 bag. I get you a nice ring. We can go, you know what I'm saying, do our thing, and then later, after we didn't grow and we didn't been productive, we can get together and we can formulate a plan to have a bigger wedding with people that we actually like because they're a part of our new life. Because a lot of times you have these transitions of people going from, old life to new life, and the same people that was rocking with you early ain't rocking with you now because your values have changed since you married. You know what I'm saying? We're going to rope it back to Shawn, you know what I'm saying, to round it out. How much is too much, Shawn?
All right. So I wanted to save the last point to reveal how much our wedding would be just for the last day. I'm not even adding the first and the second, just the last day. Okay. So in total, Trey actually was the closest. It'll be a total of about $35K. We just added it up this morning. It'll be about $35,000 for everything in Sunday's events. Okay. Now, that includes things that I didn't mention, like the wedding coordinator or the DJ. Zora brought up the florist. I actually left a lot of things out earlier, but it's a lot of things that you don't even think of that you'll probably end up spending money on. But I don't want everybody, watching this that's single, be like, oh my God, $30,000 to $35,000. That's crazy. Could you do me a favor? Go to the private chat. Can you click that link for us?
Yeah. Let me pull this up. Okay, because I did say that link, but I know Shawn ain't got no $500 wedding going on, so I was confused. Hold on, let me pull this up real quick.
You code for that one.
Go ahead and scroll up to the title.
I think I got the wrong one pulled up. Shawn kind of sprung this one on me. Is this it? Okay, cool. Hold on, that's the wrong article. Stop sharing. Pull this up. $47 wedding, right?
Let me see.
Yeah,
Yep.
bride goes viral for $47 wedding dress.
So this story actually went viral a couple months ago because the bride had bought a dress for $47.
Spend the least amount of money.
Can y'all hear this?
And they did just that.
Billion views, knocking down their nearly $30,000 national average cost of a wedding to just $500.
Oh,
𝗕𝗵𝘃𝗽𝗦 is here. She's going to tell us how they did it. Good morning, Eva.
Good morning, Michael. A wedding for $500 seems impossible, but one bride planned her whole day for just that. She never set the budget. She says she focused just on one thing, not going into debt.
ooh, okay.
𝗕𝗏 and 𝗫𝗫 had a plan in place for their wedding.
Our goal was to just be as minimal as possible and to spend the least amount of money as possible.
And they did just that. The whole ceremony cost just $500.
A lot of people
Look at that
gifted
area.
us things.
That
my
area
godmom,
looks
she gifted us
legendary,
flowers. My sister gifted us a runner. My god sister and my auntie gifted us with a cake.
Weddings
Ooh.
can cost a fortune. The national average, close to 30 grand. And in 𝗕𝗏 and 𝗫𝗫's home state of California, the average is even higher.
Dress is check.
So how did 𝗕𝗏 pull it off? She started with the dress, which cost just $47.
I didn't want to spend a lot of money on a dress because I had the mindset, I'm going to wear this one time. for
You know what
a
I'm
few
saying?
hours.
Then she found the perfect location. Right
Hey,
off
shout
the
out to her. I
freeway.
need to give me a her.
Keyword being free. And for the reception, guests paid for their food
Shout
and
out to that
drinks
brother. He is blessed.
themselves.
Look at-
The people we had there, they understood the assignment. They understood the things that we were trying to do, and they really supported us.
𝗕𝗏 hoping their wedding on a budget serves as a reminder to other couples thinking of taking the leap themselves.
You have a wedding with witnesses there to witness you vowing to your spouse, vowing to God that you guys are going to stay together for life. And then you celebrate with food, drink, and dance. And that's exactly what we did.
Outstanding.
Okay, so a lot of people have been asking, how did she get that wedding dress for less than $50? She bought it online, and because she's really tall, she actually didn't need any alterations, which also saved her a lot of money because alterations can add up quickly, Michael.
And what saved a lot of money was guests paid for their own food and drinks.
Well, and a lot of
My God, Mike, he crazy. Mike is saying, hey, he said the food and drinks. Hey, that's a different beast, right?
So,
But I think it's interesting when you look at it, bro. Go ahead. What was you about to say?
unfortunately, this happened before we, after we already put our down payments for everything.
Okay.
And how
Right.
we already planned it out, because I would have definitely would have loved to go down this route. But yeah, like it sparked a conversation between me and Zora. Should we have our guests pay for their own seats, basically? So with the wedding being like everything being about $35,000 and us having 300 guests, we like their plate of food with drinks and things of that nature is about $100. So if every person gave $100, that will actually cover $30,000 at a wedding, and then it will only cost us $5 grand, right? We pay off the $5 grand, boom, there's our wedding without debt.
Nah, that's legit. That's legit. I ain't even, and when you look at it and you break it down like that, that changes a lot of things, right? Because we want to make sure that we're looking at the bag like long term, man. Like, cause that's a big headache, man. Trey, how much is too much, man? What you think about 𝗕𝗏? I think she was legit, and I don't know. Go ahead. I'm gonna let you talk before I talk. Go ahead, Trey.
Zora, it's possible, Zora. I'm telling you. But look, hit the DM. You gotta be 5'11". You gotta be a little tall, so you ain't gotta do no operations. 5'11" tall, hit the DM. But you want to put that out there. But no, man, I $10,000. No, like for real though. Like all jokes aside, probably spend about 10 to 20,000 is good enough for me. I'm still a huge advocate of going down to the courthouse. I'm sorry, but here's the catch though. I'd rather spend money like on the honeymoon, moving around Europe for about 2 to 3 weeks, checking out Paris, checking out Italy, Rome, Germany, in those different places, or even going to a place like Hawaii or something like that. Okay. I'm a huge proponent of that, but That's it. $20,000. That's all I can spend. So, but Zora, it's possible. It's possible. 5'11", got me 5'11" though. So we ain't got to get no alterations done. Hey, look, if I can pay $47, I'm gonna pay it. So that's my number, $47. I ain't paying no $2,500 for no dress. I ain't paying all that. So she must be 5'11", man. We gonna get her together.
Well, I'm looking for 5'11" girls now.
That's hilarious. Well, you know, hey, at least he got a benchmark. He know what he want. He ain't gonna be out here lacking. He got standards, man. I think a lot of people when they don't plan, they don't plan appropriately. They just don't have standards. They haven't thought about the things. The beautiful part about Bag Talk 101 is we think about the things going forward and how we can implement those and you know, actually make our money work for us, right? Because even after everything that Shawn said, you know what I'm saying, his wedding is still going to be under 50 grand for a 3-day wedding, which is, you know, pretty miraculous in itself. I mean, I know a lot of people, they want $100,000 weddings, but it also shows you a lot of people don't understand. I'm glad that you guys broke this down with us because the fact that, you know, a lot of people don't understand the cost of a wedding. They say they want a wedding, but they got to weigh the pros and the cons of lacking quality, what the actual standard for the industry is, right? When you understand the standard, you can have an in-depth conversation of, sweetheart, let's see if we can get you a customized dress that, you know what I'm saying, that you can own. Let's look at our resources. Let's look at those things. That's what I like. You know what I'm saying? While y'all was talking, y'all was looking and shopping for deals and seeing, and then the, you know, the young lady for the ABC, you know, video, she was talking about how she had people contribute up front, right? Because a lot of times you might have a store that they have things set up and they like, okay, well, you know, can y'all buy stuff on our store for our registry? I'm like, that's cool, but a lot of people already have things to bring into the marriage. You know what I'm saying? So that does change things. Shout out to Zora. She said, listen, I'm not saying go broke getting married, but I'm only going to get married once. And we set a budget beforehand, so we didn't go over it. Okay, all right. Hey, you know what I'm saying? Y'all doing it right. That's dope. That's dope. You get a lot of people that they just kind of go crazy. I want a wedding. I want this. I want that. Y'all remember that show, *𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓?
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, bro. They was on there snapping. And I'm like, how much of this is, you know what I'm saying, fictional, and how much of this is real? Like, because, you know, they was giving people headaches over a lot of that stuff. So we appreciate y'all, family, for tapping in. Like we said, you know, the code is in the chat. We're gonna put the link in the description for the t-shirts and everything. Support. Thank you for coming over here. Keep, you know, commenting, subscribing, tapping into the channel. We release a reaction video every Thursday. We premiere one, so we'll be tapping in and doing those things. And, you know, all in all, shout out to CJ. CJ said, congratulations to all y'all that's getting engaged, getting married. Wish y'all the best on your journey. We appreciate you, family, for coming out here and supporting the channel. It's been one, gentlemen, but y'all got me thinking, man. I'm dialing it in. I'm thinking about these numbers and how they're going to work out, you know what I'm saying? You know, if and when I find that one, you know what I'm saying? We're going to be having some interesting conversations. But I'm also the type of person, my philosophy is, I reward execution, right? If she holds me down in the right way, I'm the type of dog that I'm gonna go get the bag regardless. So we're gonna be straight. And if that reciprocity, you know what I'm saying, is there and that support is there, like I might spend $100,000 on a wedding. You know what I'm saying? We might have a luxury lifestyle because we've earned the right to be there, right? So that's one of those things where when y'all looking at and y'all talking about the numbers, you know, Shawn and Zora have been putting in the work for a long time to get to where they are. So outstanding. We appreciate y'all, man. Keep tapping in. Without, you know what I'm saying, without further ado, did y'all have anything else before we wrap this up, gentlemen?
No, I just want to say thanks to everybody for tuning in. Shout out to my guy CJ Investing. I'm gonna text you after the show, bro. Appreciate you for tuning in. Shout out to everybody else for tuning in as well. So make sure y'all like and hit the subscribe button, turn the notification bell on. Share these videos with your friends and family. Let's get the subscribers up. And most importantly, please, can y'all please buy a t-shirt so I don't have to buy no ring pop? I really don't want to do that, y'all, but that $47 dress, I am going to get that. I'm sorry, Zora. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. But make sure y'all buy a couple of shirts so I don't have to get her that ring. You know, I really would hate to get a ring from Walmart, but it is what it is. But no, but huge fan of marrying at the church house. I mean, at the courthouse, and we go down and spend a lot of money for the honeymoon. That's just what I want to do. So that's all I got.
Yeah. My last thoughts, I just want to say shout out to my bride to be. Thanks for tuning in, Zora, and you know, keeping us up and live in the comment section with all the laughs and jokes. I also want to say to everybody else, comment, like, subscribe. Definitely trying to build up that subscriber base. And the last thing about the topic, definitely budget out what you want to spend before having a wedding. Like before throwing down all these, you know, down payments on everything, have a plan, budget it out, because like Tommy said earlier, we don't want you to take out no more debt. Zora and I, you know, we about to pay this cash, you know, like no debt. That's not what we doing.
You know, that's what's up. That's what's up. That's that bag talk, man. That's why we talk about these things, because we want y'all to be prepared for the future for whenever y'all decide to make those decisions. Shout out, Nick, ring pops are awesome, said Azriel. Nick said, shout out to y'all. Yeah, hey, we appreciate you, family. Keep tapping in, like, share the channel, man. Get you a Bag Talk t-shirt. You know what I'm saying? Wait, after y'all cop y'all Bag Talk t-shirt via the link in the chat, make sure y'all rock it. You know what I'm saying? Tag us, you know what I'm saying? And say, hey, hashtag Bag Talk 101. You can at the Hungry Millennial. You can at Trey on Instagram as well. You know what I'm saying? And we'll shout y'all out. So we appreciate all the support. Every, you know, like and view matters. Azriel said, congrats on the upcoming wedding. You know, hey, Zora said, support these guys and their future wives. Yeah, facts. Man,
need a lot of support, Zora.
Hey, the more we blow up, the more, you know what I'm saying, the more the budget increase for the wedding. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna need a lot of support.
Yeah, he said, save that money for the honeymoon. Anyway, this is the wrap up. You know what I'm saying? We really appreciate y'all. Shawn, did we get you on the wrap up? It's kind of early in the morning here, so I'm kind of.
Oh, I got you.
Everything okay.
No, that was it. That was it. You know what I said earlier.
Okay. All right. Well, without further ado, this has been another wonderful episode brought to you by our audience and our listeners, the Bag Talk family over here. This is another great episode of Bag Talk 101. I'm Tommy.
I'm Shawn.
And I'm Trey.
We really appreciate you. Keep tapping in. Thank you.